What can the group take from this one?
I think we built off a lot of good things from the other night, and just continue to hone in our details and the level of play that we need to be at and continue to push towards. So pretty complete night, and a lot of good things, a lot of contributions, and great moment there for Jett at the end.
What was your perspective on him? I imagine it's a bit nervy coming into a room like this today. What did you notice about him?
Yeah, I think he, not sure really. I think what to do to help him find the tape in his stick and stuff. So, I can only imagine. Pretty cool to get the opportunity and unique position. So great that he got a moment out there and got to be part of it.
Was the bench talking about the possibility of him coming in once you guys had a pretty big lead there?
Not that I heard of. Yeah. Not that I heard of, but that was a great recognition by Kiefer, and got a great opportunity, great moment there.
Hey John, what would it mean for the group to see Mitch at 100 points?
Yeah, we would love to see it happen for sure. He's right there, so extremely well deserved for the impact he makes in every facet of the game and the type of player he is, and the caliber of player, and another first All-Star type of team, and Selke worthy type of season. So just so good all around, and no doubt he just continues the way he plays and what he does. I have no doubt he'll get there. So continue to just build our game and focus on our habits and playing well, and those opportunities will come, and he's right there.
What was it like seeing Wayne do what Wayne does tonight?
Yeah, it was just unbelievable, the commitment he's shown this group and this team. The way he's embraced things and haven't always been easy. He continues just to be a leader for us in so many areas, and step up and not always the easiest facets, but obviously really wants to be a big part of this in any way they can, and he is. So phenomenal him to go out and set the tone and step up for the group.
What sticks out to you about the way Eric can contribute to the power play?
Well, I don't think just the power play, but I think the poise and how smooth he is with the puck and the deception he has. So, his ability to kind of open up lanes and get guys to bite, and how we're able to, not just on the power play, but I think even 5-on-5, be able to enter through the middle of the ice and have some controlled entries that way, and buy some time and create some space for the guys up front, and looking for the outlet. And obviously he's got a pretty good shot too. So obviously he's been a great addition. I know he's hasn't been in here the last little bit, but looked pretty good today.
Right.
Very good.
So feel good kind of night all around. What can the group take from a night like this?
I thought we just played, obviously a full 60. Did the right thing. I didn't think we cheated much for offense. We didn't give up much. That's how you got to play.
What would 100 points mean to you, Mitch? Putting your name beside Dougie and Daryl?
It's definitely a cool thing. Try not to focus on stuff like that, but it's hard when I guess you're this close and opportunities there. So we'll see. Just try to go out there and play my game and see what happens.
What led to success on the power play today?
Quick puck movement, just finding guys open, and when we did that, guys weren't missing.
Can you imagine what a day like today would be for Jett?
Yeah, no, it's I'm sure it's pretty surreal, but pretty great opportunity that we were able to get him in that net there and give him a couple minutes, or probably felt 10 or so for him, but it was a great opportunity, and it was a great response by our fans too, to give him all that love.
What do you make of how Wayne contributed tonight?
Yeah, like I said this morning, he's a scary guy out there. He backs his teammates up all the time. He's always there to support us, and he made some great plays at the lines to get pucks in. Did some great things on forechecking and line changes. So really made an impact tonight, and like I said, we're lucky to have that kind of team.
What's going through your mind when David Kampf tries the mission?
Yeah, we were loving it on the bench. I wish he pulled it off. That was great, but he had time. He can do it, so it was great to see.
Who got the belt tonight?
Simmer did. Well deserved.
Ilya, what do you think of Jett getting a moment in the sun there tonight?
I'm so happy for him. It's great to see this moment. Yeah, this I think for him first NHL game. Yeah, doesn't matter. It's 1 minute, but it's big for him. He's just to come to the rink, he's probably sit on the bench, but he's got the time for play. Thank you, team. We got a chance for another one dream. Yeah, in the world.
There's a lot of concern when you seemed to hurt your leg there in the second. What happened?
you know, like same is never break, yeah. Everybody knows this. I almost broke in post. Yeah, but it's okay. I feel good. Just a little bit squeeze and feel like tight, but nothing crazy. We have a best doctors, best staff. These guys real quick doing this, and we fix it.
Were you thinking about coming out? Was that a conversation? You said you're talking to the trainer there.
But
Were you thinking about coming out when you hurt yourself a little bit?
you know, like I know I don't feel bad, yeah, and I know I will be playing. Like I didn't stop play, but with more conversation, we need to check after a period how's the power, how's everything. Everything is good. I'm just doing my job again.
What do you say about Mitch? He's 2 points away from 100.
It's nice. It's good for him. He's play unbelievable all season. It's fun to watch these guys. Like it's great. This guy show us his power play today is great, and I'm so happy for Mitch too. He's have 3 more games where we got some 100 quit. Yeah, I think it's a big points if we get some 100. This is so nice.
Next up is the back-to-back Florida and Tampa. Do you want the Tampa game? Would you like a chance to play there before the playoffs?
I don't know. I mean, like, for me, it doesn't matter. This is coach decision, you know, like, whatever. Florida, Tampa, both is hard team, and New York, 3 hard team for us, and we'll see what's going on. For me, it doesn't matter which game play. Yeah, I feel good, and I'm ready for everything.
What was this night like from your perspective? I felt like things were really firing also in this.
Yeah, I thought we did a great job, especially playing a team that's out of the playoffs. They played a little looser, look for chances, but I thought we did just an excellent job not giving them much. You know, we get to that first period when we get off the shot, that's what you have to do. Yeah, I just thought, it's 2 games, we played very well defensively, and keep building on it.
You got yourself on the score sheet today, 2 games back now after a long layoff. How are you feeling for your games?
Yeah, it was good. I feel like, got some good bounces tonight. It's always nice to get on the board. I think it's something to get on the board early kind of helps with the confidence and, exactly, I feel more confident, feeling the puck a bit better. Definitely feels very good.
All good with the finger, right?
Yeah, it's been feeling great. It's great. No issues at all. It's it's good.
Can you imagine what tonight was like for Jett? And it looked like you had some conversation there with Jett.
Just chatting about the game. I was just taking it in, and you can tell I was so excited to do it. And it was awesome that we did that for him. I'd go out there finish the game and such. Pretty special, but obviously a great guy. It's pretty amazing experience for him.
What Wayne brings to the team, especially having battled against him for so many years.
Yeah, as you can see, what he did tonight was such a vital piece to the team. Be able to step up like that, get a big tilt. Actually, when things are going well too, and still answer the bell, do that for us. And again, the way he sticks up for teammates, and he played so well tonight. There wasn't a casual moment for him. In every shift, I thought he made something happen. The physicality, and the way he was hunted, and I thought he played a phenomenal game.
When did you know Jett might go in? Like, were the guys pushing for that, or how did it come about? Do you know?
I had no idea.
Okay.
I had no idea. Yeah, I was on the bench, and next thing you know, I heard her doing it. But I saw all the boys are pumped for him. It's it's a pretty special thing.
What was your feel like on that power play unit?
That was good. Obviously we got. We put the puck in the net. That's you can't beat that. When you're having success and finding ways to put it in, it feels good. And for myself, to get some confidence on the power play too is something nice, especially going forward. Getting to help contribute in any way I can, and that's a big thing.
Mitch is very close to 100 points. How would you put that in perspective? You've been around the game for so long for a guy to get 100 points in a season.
Yeah, I've been around the game for a long time, but nowhere close. For him to do that. It's it's an incredible thing, and obviously we hope he can achieve that. But what impresses me most is the intensity that he plays at and the plays he makes. Every shift he's making something happen, and defensively, offensively, it's been a very special season for him, and he's an incredible player.
Do you think these milestones, Billy could possibly get to 40 goals as well, like, you think that keeps guys engaged, especially when these games don't actually mean anything?
I think they're always nice. I think as a group, guys got to be aware of it and try to help each other out as best you can. But the main focus is playoffs. Winning's all that matters, and sure, guys want to get milestones, but if we have success and win, that's the thing that means the most and goes the longest.
Thank you, Rob.
Anytime, guys.
Where are they?
So, what's going through your mind when you go in there?
First thing was hopefully they win the D-zone draw and then get the puck out, and then nothing comes at me. But yeah, pretty special. Was pretty nerve-wracking, obviously, but something I'll remember. So.
What was today like, start to finish?
Kind of, normal day, and then got the news that they need me, and came and kind of just prepared like as normal as I could about a normal hockey game, and just tried to soak it all in once I got here. So, yeah.
Have you had a chance to check your phone since you got off the ice?
Yeah, I just took it off airplane mode and scrolled down for a little while, and yeah, obviously, probably it'll be a busy day on my phone tomorrow. So.
Did you grow up a Leaf fan?
Yeah, like I've always, my dad's actually, it's funny, Habs fan, and yeah, them being in Toronto and just being in this market, obviously being a Leafs fan for a very long time, and pretty special when you get to kind of put that jersey on and just be out there and sitting on the bench, just kind of taking it all in was dream come true, honestly.
Were you given a heads up that you were going to come into the game in advance, or what?
So, what's going through your mind when you go in there?
First thing was hopefully they win the D-zone draw and then get the puck out, and then nothing comes at me. But yeah, pretty special. Was pretty nerve-wracking, obviously, but something I'll remember. So.
What was today like, start to finish?
Kind of, normal day, and then got the news that they need me, and came and kind of just prepared like as normal as I could about a normal hockey game, and just tried to soak it all in once I got here. So, yeah.
Have you had a chance to check your phone since you got off the ice?
Yeah, I just took it off airplane mode and scrolled down for a little while, and yeah, obviously, probably it'll be a busy day on my phone tomorrow. So.
Did you grow up a Leaf fan?
Yeah, like I've always, my dad's actually, it's funny, Habs fan, and yeah, them being in Toronto and just being in this market, obviously being a Leafs fan for a very long time, and pretty special when you get to kind of put that jersey on and just be out there and sitting on the bench, just kind of taking it all in was dream come true, honestly.
Were you given a heads up that you were going to come into the game in advance, or was it basically tap on the shoulder and out you go?
No, I had no idea. Yeah, it was just, what was it, a minute 10 left, and yeah, it was just, Jett, you're going in, and took my hat off and hopped over the boards, and yeah, kind of black out, I guess, but pretty cool. Yeah, didn't really think too much about it. I didn't think that would, be something that happened, but pretty cool way to end the game, and something I can kind of have under my belt forever.
Looks like you're going to be able to keep your sweater. Where do you think it might end up?
Probably framed. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely keep it somewhere safe. But I think maybe my buddy Alex Bishop and I might have to get a picture with their jerseys, and then maybe we'll both get them framed. So.
Did you have a chance? Did he talk to you today at all about his experience?
Like minimally, no. Right before I got here, kind of, I texted him. I said, "Did you go out last?" And then that's the only thing I asked him. Just I didn't know. I didn't want to mess up the whole pregame thing, but I didn't really know. Didn't get a chance to talk to him. Just with the way it all worked out, but probably have a phone call with him tonight. Kind of pretty cool. Something we can share together. So yeah, I'll have to get him on the other end here soon. But yeah.
You said it was nice that they won the D-zone draw, but would have been nice to maybe face at least one shot?
Yeah, from the blue line maybe with no traffic. Just to get that one, but there was like a turnaround kind of block shot. Guy turned around, fired it, and went wide, but it's kind of a little bit of butterflies there definitely, but just whether you get a shot or not, whatever it is, it's 70 seconds on the ice, so it's a game played in the NHL, so pretty cool.
What did your dad say when you told him?
I don't even know if I talked to him before the game. Obviously, just kind of last minute, like letting them know they got here, and then yeah, it was
sure they'll be waiting around somewhere. And then it'll be pretty cool to be able to share that experience with them. And it's crazy. Didn't think, as a little kid, this is how you'd get to the NHL, but nonetheless, you're here, so pretty cool.
Are you hoping to continue your hockey career after finishing up at the U of T and maybe play pro elsewhere in Europe? Or?
Yeah, obviously still love the game a lot and would love to, explore that opportunity, but I got one more year and we'll see kind of where I am when I'm done my degree. And, it's weird. I'm going to graduate at 24, 25 or whatever, so a little bit behind the curve, so we'll have to kind of play that by ear. But, yeah, hopefully that's something that I can do.
What are you studying?
I'm doing English and Earth and Environmental Science, so kind of two opposite ends of the spectrum there, and two things I really enjoy. So.
Are your exams all done? Do you have any? Okay.
Yeah, I got 4 more. So maybe I'll start studying tomorrow.
Did you for a second there, like you might be going in sooner? Like when Ilya was in a bit of discomfort there, what's going through your mind?
The first thing I said was, oh no. And just kind of, obviously worrisome. Hopefully he's just okay is the first thing too that goes through your mind. Team obviously big part of the team, so kind of watched him and he seemed to kind of be all right, and obviously played a really good game and didn't seem to really affect them down the stretch. So maybe a little bit nerve-wracking for a second there, but then he looked pretty normal. So
Last point tonight, what did you like the most about your team?
I just thought we were really connected. I thought we played a really smart game. We were in control of the game and didn't really do anything to jeopardize that. And then they scored to make it 2-1, and we come right back and get our lead back and then build on it. But just the feeling of our group and just how they were talking to one another, and just how focused they were on playing the way that we need to play. I really liked that today. It was a real good feeling behind the bench, just in terms of how the players themselves were. We set the plan, we talked to them about what the expectation was going into the game, and they went out and they executed, made it happen. There's lots of positivity, and everybody was on board with what we needed to do. And when you do that, you give yourself a chance to win the game, you give a chance to control the game, and when you're doing that, you don't often give control back.
At what point did you start considering putting Jett in the game?
It was not my decision, and word came down to me about 30 seconds before the whistle came, and made it happen.
Whose decision was it?
It's not important.
Ilya had a little moment in the second period, and Jett said he was worried about when Ilya sort of stretched for that one save. Did you see that? And when Jett said he was a little concerned on the bench, do you share those sentiments for those 15, 20 seconds?
Yeah, I didn't see exactly what happened. I just saw the way that he was responding or reacting. It looked like he was uncomfortable there. So, yeah, there was a little bit of uncertainty there for a bit. And then there was a whistle shortly after. The guys went out and talked to him, and the ref talked to him, and he didn't motion towards the bench or anything. So he's done that a couple of times where something, he gets a little uncomfortable and takes a little bit to shake it off. So, but of course we were concerned and cautious at that point. But players talked to him. He had no interest in coming out or needing to talk to the trainer or anything. And then they followed up with him at the remaining TV timeouts, and he was good. Checked with him again in the intermission, and he was good. And turns out he went back out and it was fine.
With Marner at 98 points, Sheldon, did you see 100 for him as a nice cap on the season that he's had, both defensively and on the other side of the puck?
Felt like he could have got to 105 tonight. The amount of plays that he was making and stuff that he was doing out there. Yeah, I thought he was excellent. I thought we had a lot of great nights from guys tonight, and that's obviously what we were hoping for. We wanted to play a really sound game, very structured and smart game, but you wanted guys to be really feeling good. In terms of their offensive production, and we made lots of plays, had lots of chances to score, even more than we did. So to that end, it was good.
Sheldon, when you talked a little bit about Gustafsson and coming back from his personal stuff and just the way that he played and how he had the power play kind of clicking on us.
He's a very confident guy, and he's got a high skill level, very smart, good sense. But yeah, he's missed significant time, so you don't know how that's going to affect a guy, especially a guy that's new to our team. But definitely was important for us to get him in here tonight, and as it turned out, he got lots of touches, and I thought he did a good job both 5-on-5 and on the power play.
You say a few words about what Mark Giordano's meant to this team basically since he's got here, and what he means to the blue line these days.
Yeah, he's a guy. Obviously, we made a number of additions this season that sort of fit the mold of high character, highly competitive people. You kind of lose sight or forget maybe that we added a guy like Giordano last year, trade deadline, very similar. Just another guy that just lays it all out there. I mean, he was competing, blocking shots and giving everything he has to this game here tonight. And I think that kind of stuff is contagious. No matter where you're at in the schedule or standings or whatever, that to see that it's hard not to go out and duplicate it. That's the standard. I mean, Gio, for as long as he's been in the league, he's out there doing that. It sends a pretty strong message to the rest of the group about what's expected.
Wayne Simmonds tonight, he's not the school scorer he was 7-8 years ago, but the kind of effort that he put in tonight, that speaks well. That's what you learn from guys like him.
Yeah, Simmer's been excellent. I mean, I don't know how many games he's played here in the last call it 2 months, but in each of the games that he's played, he's come in and he's given us really good minutes. He's been great on the bench. He's playing very very smart. He's today draws a couple penalties. He's given us really good efforts and good minutes.